Welcome, everybody, to the C-Suite Sherpa podcast. I'm your host, Brian Marshall, where we focus and shine a spotlight on great resources for the C-Suite. And speaking of great resources, we've got Girish Jha. Girish, tell us about your business.
Oh, thank you, Brian, having me. For over 4 decades, I have walked a path bridging the ancient Eastern wisdom and complexities of the modern life. My company is with my name, Girish Jha LLC. We don't just offer coaching, we ignite a journey of inner peace, unlock your limitless potential. Just imagine a life where profound Eastern wisdom insights become a practical tools, transforming challenges into opportunities and fueling sustainable success that resonates from inside and out. So I coach individuals, organizations, I have a group setting, individual setting. It depends on the people, the way they approach me. So there is a blend of Eastern practices and contemporary psychology.
Got it. Got it. So I get the connection to personal improvement. Help us understand what you do translates into business success. So give us a sense of when you work with a company or a business, how does that translate into
Yeah.
success for the business?
It's a very interesting question. You are in anxiety, stress, suffering. You are seeking peace, happiness, creativity. It means there are two you in you. Eastern wisdom says one is the false I, other is the real I. So all the principles and practices which evolved for 10,000 years in depth psychology helps you to understand the structure of brain, mind, function, consciousness, behavior, attitude. And then it moves you from the false I to the real I. Only because of the false I says that, I have a lot of stress, let me go for a coaching. So our job is very easy. We just help you transition from the false I to the real I.
Got it.
That's
That's the short podcast version. I appreciate that. And I know there's a lot more to it. It's really about helping us individually get in touch with who we really are and to accept who we really are.
yes,
And to
yes.
suspend judgment and to not worry about what the world thinks so that you can go through life and you can make a difference without all I call it the head trash that we carry around with us.
Couple of executives, they approached me, when I go to the podium, I start trembling. I said, that is your false I.
Yeah.
You have the right knowledge. You have experience of 20 years. Why you are not able to speak? Get rid of this false I. It's a delusion. But yes, there is a principle, there are practices, then I approach with step-by-step process.
Yeah. So and normally I would ask what sets your business apart. I think just your approach and your philosophical and spiritual approach is definitely a differentiator. But how do you get individuals and executives to make a commitment to do that? Is it because you're dealing with enlightened clients, or are they clients that have gotten to a point in life where they just can't keep doing what they're doing?
Yes, that's again a most beautiful question. But I will answer in a general way. Like one entrepreneur who wanted to have a free discovery call, and I explained to him about the false and the real I. So he instantly recognized, oh, I have a lot of challenges communicating with my employees, with my finances. I said, this is all your false I. Come on, let us work. You'll be surprised. He's with me for the last 3 years doing a weekly session.
Yeah.
He referred me to his mom. Mom is my client. Mom referred me to her daughter. She is my client. That I don't want to market and big testimonials. I don't believe in that.
Right.
So
Right.
mostly I get all my clients from the LinkedIn. and from one referral to the second referral to the third referral. Second part of your question is also very important, is that how people think that, no, it's a gradual and progressive journey. People are asking a quick fix. So I present in a very simple way. I say that to them that the seed does not become a tree overnight. You put the seed, and the next day in the morning you go and it should become a big orange tree. If it becomes, then I will also give you a quick fix.
Yeah.
So, there is a lot of principles which helps us to understand it is a progressive journey. It is a step-by-step journey. Some people understand. So mostly I would say 80% of the people understand it and they want to continue the journey. And once they book 10 lessons, I have seen only one client during the last 3 years have left me. The rest are continuing.
Yeah, that's good. Well, so what I heard was this, you only work with humans. So human beings are your client. Anybody who is a living human being is probably a candidate. But more importantly, they're probably in a place where they aspire to become more peaceful, become less stressed.
Become a successful leader.
Right.
Sometimes I take up the relationship challenges also, and gradually they get away from the idea of a divorce and a conflict.
Right.
That also happens.
Yeah, absolutely. So given your unique perspective and given the experience you've had, what do you think some of the biggest challenges lie ahead for people that are leaders, people that are either leading a family, leading an organization, leading politically? What are some of the biggest challenges you see for people over the next 5 years that are things you can help them with?
The biggest challenge is the removing the misconception about the Eastern wisdom. The moment I say Eastern wisdom, oh, I know mindfulness, I know practice, I focus on the breath, then why you are in stress? So what is lacking in this part of the world is the right knowledge that is coming from the text. And those texts are authentic texts. Those texts were written almost 5,000 or 6,000 years ago, and they are very much still relevant. Not many people are aware of the traditional understanding and the knowledge. Tradition, I mean to say that you should understand the principle, followed by its right explanation with reference to your challenges, followed by the tailor-made practices. You'll be surprised. I have a podcast on the Spreaker which contains 3,000 practices. I have given to the group coaching and that I have uploaded. So that is the biggest challenge because it has become like a black science and the white science.
Right.
Otherwise, the moment anyone comes to me, I have a stress, I have anxiety, I have some problem in my professional and social and family and personal life. One 16-year-old boy, through his father, contacted me from Chicago recently. He stopped going to the school. Can you help? I said, yes. So after, I think, 4 or 5 sessions, now he's ready. Why I said so? Eastern wisdom has twofold goals. And then you can divide into subsets. First is the end of suffering, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional. Second is awakening to inner potential, whether it is peace, happiness, love, truth, and wisdom.
It sounds simple.
Yes, it is very simple if you are a seeker, and it is damn difficult if you are a non-seeker.
I appreciate your perspective. I've been fortunate to have traveled all over the world, and I've been fascinated by Eastern culture since I was in my early 20s. I'm a very devout practicing Christian, and I actually run a Christian men's ministry, helping men deal with these same issues. Everything you've said resonates with me. So it's great to have met you. So let's switch gears a little bit. Let's just have a little bit of fun, and then we'll tell people how to get in contact with you. And again, we only have 15 minutes, so we want to make sure that we're focused on you. So I'm going to ask you some quick questions. It's meant to be fun, just whatever comes to mind. And, people see your light Gilbert, Arizona side of you. Okay. So first question, coffee or tea? What's your favorite?
Coffee.
Coffee.
I love coffee, and especially I have an espresso machine.
All right. How about cats or dogs?
Neither cats and dog, only human beings.
So if you can only grab one thing right before the zombie apocalypse, what would you grab?
None.
Nothing. Okay.
I'm married to the human consciousness. The
Yeah.
moment I wake up until I sleep.
I hear you.
So
Now this, I would expect you to have a favorite quote or phrase that you think about often.
I have a quote from my master at home. I got mentored for 26 years, and I always remember. He says, "O mind, be at peace. This will also pass." Today you have an anxiety. Say, "O mind, be at peace. This will also pass." These anxiety, stress, suffering, duality, conflict are constantly changing. We don't recognize that peace and happiness are permanent. They are our nature. We don't get it.
That's a great quote. Do you have a book that you would recommend to others?
On Amazon, Happiness and Peace Speak. They speak to you. That is the title of the book.
Okay. Good. We'll check that out. From a bucket list perspective, do you have a bucket list item that you've accomplished personally already?
I have already written 10 books, another 15 books I have marked. So I'm working on 3 books. Yes, I also like to start a blog, videos, so that I can invite other coaches to share their perspective. Maybe I can work with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
the rest is, my kids are well settled.
That's good. Somebody asked me once, how old are your kids when they stop coming to you for money? And I said, I'll let you know when it stops. That's what parents are for, to be there to help, right?
In fact, they are supporting directly or indirectly in many ways as far as their love and care is concerned. Instead, I feel that I'm not supporting as much as they do.
I hear you, especially as a grandparent, right? Do you have grandchildren?
No, not yet.
Okay. I've always said if I knew being a grandparent was so great, I would have skipped being a parent and would have gone straight to being a grandparent. Okay.
People looking at my beard, they say, "Oh, you may be very old." So I said, yes. I don't question them.
That's right. With age comes wisdom. All right. So let's let people know how they can get in contact with you and how they can find out about your book. So why don't you give us the best way for people to reach out to you and see if you can help them?
Yeah, my name is Girish, first name, and Jha is the second name. So together.org is my website.
We'll have your website. And are you on LinkedIn as well?
Yeah, I'm on the LinkedIn.
We'll put that LinkedIn connection there for you as well. All right. Well, Girish, I'm guessing you and I can probably talk for hours about the work people. And I love what you're doing. The world needs more of that. So I encourage anyone who might find this interesting, reach out to Girish, give him a chance to help you out. It'll change your life. So thanks again for being a guest. And it was
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Namaste.